Hey guys, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a weekend reading for the 27th and the 28th of July. So weekend reading for the 27th and the 28th of July. So excuse the shadows. The sun is shining in and it is making things a little bit shady around here, but I have to do this reading, so apologies about the shadiness of some of the cards. Hopefully the sun will move in time. Okay, so it's a weekend reading for the 27th and the 28th. Apologies for background noise. I have my windows open. It is really hot and I need to have my windows open. So there is a lot of noise that you guys can hear. Okay, so trying to keep it going. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, the Eight of Swords, the Fool, and the Eight of Wands. So we've got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So eights, according to what I've read, means something to do with money. So yeah, something to do with money. Okay, so I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear, and I'm just gonna go through this. So we've got Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups being the first card out is a lot to do with having choices. There is obviously confusion and some form of illusion here as well. There is some choices that somebody has to make and they are possibly finding it difficult to do so. Then you have the Eight of Cups, and with the Eight of Cups it's very much about leaving an emotional situation behind. It could be this Emperor, it could be a Taurus or Aries that's leaving this emotional situation behind, or it could be somebody who is the owner of their own business, who is... Let's try and move these over a bit, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to put them in the sun so you can see them. It could be this Emperor who is a Taurus or an Aries who is making their transition, who is confused and who is making their transition from an emotional situation, who is leaving an emotional situation behind. As we're in the recent eclipse season, I will always say that the Eight of Cups could be this decision to leave this emotional situation behind, could be to do with the eclipse. It could be something to do with the eclipse bringing something to the surface, bringing some situation to the surface, which then causes someone to have to act on it. I mean, overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune, so it's opportunity. Somebody has opportunity to make the situation better. So then we have the Eight of Swords. So it could be this Emperor who's left this emotional situation behind, who's now all in their head. So this Emperor could be going through a tough time right now. There's no other cards here, so it just, I think it's definitely something to do with this Emperor. It might not be an Aries or a Taurus. It might just be someone who is a boss, someone who's an entrepreneur, somebody who is self-employed, in charge of other people, and someone who is well-to-do and a bit kind of like the King of Cups, reserved with their feelings and their emotions, but do well in business. Okay, so yeah, with the Eight of Swords, it's about being bound, being all in your head. This is a bit self-inflicted to some respects, because you are not allowing yourself to see the situation for what it is, for whatever reason. I mean, it could be just because you are feeling you know, just confused and feeling upset. And the fact that it's below the 7 of Cups makes me think that this being in your head is definitely about this confusion. It's definitely about feelings of confusion, this feeling of disappointment here. But I feel like it's going to I feel like the Emperor decides to take a leap of faith, and it could be a leap of faith into, well, it's a leap of faith into some form of communication with somebody. They're going to take a leap of faith into some form of communication, or communication could be coming in to them. But it seems like the Emperor is probably going to be communicating with somebody very rapidly regarding something. We don't know whether it's going to be love, and we don't know what the situation is. So it could be just the Emperor is, I mean, we've got Cups here, so it could be an emotional situation, but then it might not be love, it could be a family situation. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. But it could be rapid communication coming in this weekend for you guys. Oh my goodness, the 7 of Cups for the 7 of Cups. So extra strong energy here, that there is confusion and illusion. Which choice, which to pick, which direction to go for the better. And then we have the Queen of Swords with the 8 of Cups. So the Queen of Swords with the 8 of Cups is being in your truth. It's being, standing, walking, talking in your truth, and using that to move away from a situation that is not beneficial to you, and moving away from that emotional situation, that negative emotional situation and disappointment. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups with the Emperor. So the Emperor is full of love. The Emperor wants to love. So it could be that the Emperor is communicating about love. The Emperor is communicating about love. Oh, look at that. The Emperor is communicating about love to somebody rapidly. Not sure who that person may be. Could be an earth sign, could be Libra, Gemini. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, because we have the Queen of Swords. And it also could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, because we have the Sun card here as well, clarifying the 8 of Wands. Sorry about that, guys. I've got my windows open and it's really noisy. Okay, so with the the Knight of Pentacles and 8 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles and 8 of Swords is very much about you being in your head but moving slowly. So maybe you're slowly coming out of your head. I think this is moving away from being mentally restricted or restricting yourself because of your thoughts, away from having negative thoughts, away from having those negative influences. So you're moving slowly away, or if you are the Emperor or whoever it is, someone in your environment is moving slowly away from this situation. Okay, so then we have the Fool with the Ace of Wands. So somebody could dive headfirst into a physical relationship. That's what I'm thinking this is really. Someone could dive headfirst into a physical relationship, and it could turn out to be more than a physical relationship, but somebody takes the opportunity here with the Wheel of Fortune as overall energy. Someone realizes that there's an opportunity. They take that opportunity and they dive feet first into a physical relationship, a physical fresh start, you could say, because we have the Ace of Cups as well. So the Emperor's got a type of a fresh start here, where he's full of love, and although he's walking away from an emotional situation, and also although he is, I'm just going to pick one more card, actually, this one on the top, Ace of Swords, for that 7 of Cups. So yeah, I think that there is 3 aces now on the table. We've got four major arcana. So, and then we got 3 eights on the table. So, you know, there's definitely something significant here. There's definitely a decision to walk away from something and move it towards something else, or just take a blind leap of faith into something else just because that person's ready to love again. That person's full of love, and that person is loving themselves, and they believe that what they're doing is right. And having the sun with the 8 of wands, finally, the sun with the 8 of wands is about, you know, happy families, abundance, healthy, well and wise, emotional abundance, financial abundance, happiness, harvest, warmth and joy, freedom, all of those things that come into the clarification for this 8 of wands, which is also about action. It could be rapid communication coming in, it could be travel, it could be somebody traveling to see someone, could be traveling to see a fire sign, could be traveling, or a fire sign could be traveling to them. It could be communicating rapidly with a fire sign, but communicating happiness, love and abundance. So it's not a negative communication. They could be coming, it could be via the internet, or it could be via, you know, text message, or however, it could be via email or social media. Okay, so that is no, it's not, that is not. So let's see what the oracle deck has to say. I'm only going to do one card though, guys. I'm only going to do one card for the weekend. I was going to wrap that up actually, so I'm only going to do one card for the oracle deck, and that is Towering Magnificence. It's the first one. Not make these videos too long. I hope you guys are liking the daily pick, and we have birth, so there is definitely the beginning of something new here. And Towering Magnificence, so we have 30 Towering Magnificence, and it says this oracle brings you comfort that your inner path, you're opening up to direct experience of divine presence is happening now, according to divine timing and grace. This is also confirmation that you are connecting with your spiritual guidance more consciously now, and that any sense of self that appears to be falling away from you now is because your divinity has outgrown it, and a new awareness is taking place. And that's very, very obvious about what's going on. As I said, there's clear moving away from something. There's clearly moving away, and there's a lot of aces. We've got 1, 2, 3 aces, and this choice that is being made here is about truth. This moving away is about truth. So there is definitely somebody being more in touch. It could be this emperor. I do feel it is this emperor that is getting more in touch with their spirituality and getting more in touch with their higher vibration, and is using that to guide them through their situation, which is why they take this leap of faith. Okay, so we have birth, and they realize there's something that they realize about them having an opportunity here, and that they take it, and that the wheel is turning in their favor. It works out really, really well for them, whoever this emperor may be. Okay, so it says, a spark of creativity, an inspired idea, a seed strikes fertile soil, and something beautiful is born. This card represents the birth of something new. It may be a new relationship, job, or project, or maybe a completely new way of looking at life. It also is the start of an abundant phase in your life. Previously hidden talents emerge during this time. Following your intuition and inner guidance creates abundance on all levels. And that is birth. And then we'll just ask your question, and the angels will give you an answer. One card's flipped over already. It says romance. And only 2 cards here, and communicate clearly, which is all about this 8 of wands. Wow, I'm sweating. So communicate clearly, which is all about this 8 of wands and the sun. So whatever if you're the emperor and you're watching this, whatever you want to say, make sure that you say it clearly. Make sure that you get your point across. Make sure that you communicate clearly. Okay guys, so that is all I have for you. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your like, subscribe and shares and support already. The support has been absolutely amazing and I greatly appreciate it. So have a wonderful weekend. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.